quarantine time. As you can see, I'm in my jammies, sitting out here having my morning devotion with Dirty Weather 916. And we always have these conversations, right? And so I have a question, and just said, I'm not dressed, I got sleep in my eyes. Oh well, I have the questions right now. My question is, it's related to prison, and I hear like the prison genre. You all talk about cars, different cars, black car, white car. What else? Mexican car, other car, paisa car, just cars. Period. And my understanding is, a car is just a group of people that basically hang together, ride together, and do things together, and they have each other's backs.
I mean, if you want to get technical, your race is your race, but the car is the breakdown of the race. So you might have like the Southsiders. That's pretty much a whole force in one, but they break down into cars, but they're still one. Does that make sense?
Okay, so
like you got the black race. That's the black race.
Okay, so let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I am a mixed person, so if my mom is black, my dad is white, and I look more white because I'm light skinned with loose curly hair, because black people have really tight curly hair. But if I look more white than I do black, then what car would I ride in? Or what? So for a light-skinned man, part black, what car would this person ride in?
The black car. Easy. 1% black, you black. Now you might have, like the other states, it might be different, but California, if you had a black person trying to be white, that's an anomaly. Like, you don't see that. Like if he got one drop of black in him, or he appeared the very appearance of black, he gonna be under scrutiny. Other states where it's everybody for themselves, that they can get away with that. But California is different.
So it's just the state, it's not the person.
Well, it's long known that California is racially divided. They try to say that we're set back in time, but we're not set back in time. We just found a system that worked for us out here and stuck with it. Probably involved, structure and politics and all that. That just to me means some states didn't structure the way we did. We structured different in California.
Who decides that when the person enters the prison? Is it the guards or the warden that says this person is gang related and they have to be with the black people? Or do they ask you that in booking, or like how does that go?
Truthfully, they ask you that, and they try to figure all that stuff out at reception. But there's things in place that have been in place since we were kids that we didn't even know about, that were keeping track records of us. Like when they said when I lied and said I was born in Cuba in juvenile hall, they followed me to prison.
So they try to put you with the Cuban car?
No, but the INS did come and pay me a visit.
In immigration?
Yes, INS paid me a visit because I said I was born in Cuba.
Wow.
I didn't say I was a Cuban. I just said I was born there. And they was like, we got no record of you being born in Cuba, but we need to investigate this. And this has been from when I was 15, 16 years old. So they got stuff in place to categorize, kind of corral us into where we're supposed to be by the time we get to prison.
So what if you're not gang related and you black and you end up in prison?
Then you're not affiliate.
So then, okay, so in reception, they find out you're non-affiliate,
yep.
And then you go in there. Is it your choice to choose to be with a car?
It is your choice, but like I said, the choice probably already been made for you by the time you get there, because you got homies you get connected with from the streets anyway. So yeah, if you decide you want to just go. If you decide you don't want to be a part of anything, there's still things in place that will protect you as far as like from predators and things.
Mm-hmm.
But if you all out, as we say, fuck boy, or somebody doing fuck shit, and you a civilian.
What does that mean?
That means stuff that's just out of pocket, like going out there talking mess to people, and you ain't built like that, gambling on your ass, getting involved in business not yours, bringing drama to the people that you mess with. That's all fuck shit. Going out, letting people disrespect you, and not doing nothing. Or back in your days, they probably, well, not in your
Don't be
days.
talking about no back in my day.
I'm just saying, I'm talking about like when you was in high school. I'm trying to think of a word.
He said back in my day.
I'm trying to think of a word that we can.
You could just say the 80s.
No, I'm trying. Okay, whole shit. Fuck shit is like whole shit. You ever heard that before?
How about foolishness?
Okay. Well, foolishness, yes.
Okay. I think I understand. Can I use a person as an example?
Yep.
Okay, so let's say, I won't say his real name. I'll say, person named Andre is not gang related, right? However, he is from a neighborhood that is a gang area, right?
Mm-hmm.
God forbid if he went to prison at reception and they ask him, what is he gang related? Is that a question anyway? I mean, will they say like, are you gang related?
Yeah.
Okay, so if they say, are you gang related? And he says, no, I'm not gang related, but
They're gonna put him in a cell with anybody black. And what happens is if you really gang related on the under, and you tell them you're not, and they put you in a cell with cousin them homies is not gonna be having that. And if you really a blood on the under, and you said you're not gang related, and they put you in a cell with a crip, the homies gonna come and look at you sideways like, what you doing? Now, when I first came at 18 years old, they put me in a cell with a crip to get into a building, but he was an OG crip from Fresno, and that was just temporary. That was just.
Didn't you tell them that you were affiliated with the?
This story right here, man. So, I'll be watching other YouTubers, more particularly the homie Nate Dogg. Nate Dogg be doing videos hella early in the morning where everybody sleep. So this kind of got that kind of feel. So anyhow, this is about when I got off the bus. When I got off the bus on a level 4 yard, the very, very first experience I had. So, when I was on the bus, there was a dude sitting next to me. He was a crib from Sacramento. And we chopped it up the whole way to Salinas Valley State Prison. We chopped it up the whole way. We knew people. There was a night in particular where we crossed paths, and it almost went bad. So we both going to prison. So when we get to Salinas Valley, they take us off the bus, take the cuffs off, and they put us all in a holding tank. So far at this point, I've only been to juvenile hall, girls' school, then county jail, RCCC, Tracy, and now Salinas Valley. And the process of this is to weed out and figure out if you gang affiliate, whatever you is, before you get to the pen, so they know right where to put you. So I knew off top where I was from. I'm from Del Paso Heights Bloods. But the benefit of my neighborhood is that there's people from my hood that are Crips that are Bloods, that are non-affiliates, that are athletes, all that. My hood is very diverse. So when they have an intake process. Even though you have one in Tracy too, you got an intake process where they ask you a series of questions so they know who your celly is about to be and what yard you about to go to. So the Crip dude from SAC goes up in there, and that was that. Then I waited my turn. So then I go up in there. They said, yeah, so the other guy came up in here, he said you guys gonna be cellies. You cool with that? I was like, nah, hell nah, Even though we was cool on the bus and all that, I just knew off top. This is something that I knew off top. Like, we can't be cellies like that. And even though we was cool, like that was I don't know what caused him to think that we was gonna be cellies. Ended up happening to him, long story short, he went to the yard, made a treasure map where the knives was and all type of stuff, so I dodged the bullet. They ended up sending me to a whole different yard. They sent him to A yard. They sent me to B yard. But that's just a short little snippet on my first experience when I got off the bus and they tried to put me in the cell with Cuz and them. Gone.
Sharing my story is my story, not his story. When I'm sharing this transparent, giving him the glory. I know you got a story, and you ain't got to wait. You never know the difference a conversation makes.